Hey guys, this is Anita. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about how many series I'm in the middle of right now. I was actually planning to film my favorite series video. Then I realized I want to finish few series before filming that video. So I pushed that video to sometime next year and start to work on the series I'm in the middle of before the end of this year. I started making a list of those series and then decided to do this video. I have seen people posting these kind of videos, but I never thought I would make one because usually I don't have that many open series. Currently I'm in the middle of 13 series. 5 of them I may not continue, 4 for sure. For one of them I may give chance, which still leaves 8 series, which is a no for me. I don't start unfinished series and I don't participate in buddy reads, which are doing only one book per series. I participate in read-alongs, which are reading all books in the series. Even after following the strict rules, I ended up being in the middle of 8 series. So my goal is to finish at least 5 of them before the end of this year. I'll quickly go through 5 of the series I am DNFing and then I'll get to other 8 series. The first series I'm DNFing is an infamous series from Alan's read-along, that is Emperor's Blades by Brian Stavely. That's not series name. That Chronicles of Unhewn Throne. Obviously I can't remember that series name because I can't sit the unhewn throne. A woman cannot sit the unhewn throne. If you don't know the story behind this read along, almost everyone who read this series, who read this first book, hated it. After that, Alan claims after that his friends stopped participating in his read alongs. Anyways, the world is interesting, but I did not enjoy the writing style. It isn't for me. I may have continued if the read along continued, but it did not. So I stopped and I don't think I'll read this by myself. And the next series I'm discontinuing is Saga. I don't remember the author name. I'll display that on the screen. It is a popular graphic novel series which is well liked by BookTube. It did not work for me. The world is very interesting. I like the world, but humor isn't for me. I observed that in the first volume itself, but by third volume, I decided I cannot continue. That humor is little cringy for me. Next series I'm discontinuing is Dead Gin Universe. I read 3 novellas in this series. I did not read the main novel. I did not like the first novella and the third novella. Actually, those novellas are famous. A Dead Gin in Cairo and The Haunting of Tramcar 015. Somehow those did not work for me. I did not enjoy the descriptions of these beings from other worlds. In this world, the path between human world and jinn world was open, so jinns and angels and other beings came to human world and started living among us. And there is this department who investigate crimes involving them. So the first and third novella were focused on investigating a crime. Somehow it did not work for me. I did not enjoy those descriptions. There are some elements I liked, but I decided not to continue this series. Okay, next one is a popular series, that is Dune by Frank Herbert. I liked Dune. I gave it, I think, 3.75 stars, but I took almost a month to finish that. And I started reading Dune Messiah and I DNF'd it after 60 pages, I think. I don't know why I struggle to read this series. I cannot read more than 10 pages per day. I don't know why. I like the political intrigue in this book, but I'm not sure because of the writing or something I could not focus, and I'm not sure if I continue it or not. Maybe some other time in future. And the fifth series I'm discontinuing is Lycaeus trilogy. I read the first book in this series last year May. I did not enjoy it. I did not like the writing at all. There were so many repeated phrases and I got bored. By the end, there are some interesting things started happening. Maybe I may have continued, but at that time I started Discord and started joining all these buddy reads and I did not have time. Maybe if there is a read along in future, I may give this series a chance. Okay, now it's time to get into the list of series I want to finish before the end of the year. At least 5 of them I'll definitely finish. Other 3 I will finish next year. I'm ashamed of this first series, that is Lord of the Rings. I read first book Fellowship of the Ring, I think last year October or September. I read this as part of read along organized by Ryan from Seeking Stories and Klaus from Contradictarian. We had a great discussion also, but the next book, I think Ryan got busy and the read along got pushed, and I people actually many people finished that series, but I never continued. Then I think I read Two Towers in May this year, and I never got to the Return of the King. I did immersion reading along with Andy Serkis narration. Andy Serkis narration is amazing. I loved first 2 books. This book, Return of the King, is my priority. I will read it in November. I cannot forgive myself if I don't finish this series. Next on my list is Shadow Campaigns. This is read along organized by Alan in his Discord. We are supposed to finish this series, I think, last month, but Alan got busy and he pushed the series. And since Alan isn't reading, I also pushed it. I only finished book 4 this month. I'll definitely read 5th book next month and finish the series. But let's blame Alan for this. And the next series is First Love. Few of us are reading this in Greg's Discord. I can't blame Alan for this. I can't blame anyone. I am delayed actually. I read 2nd book this month. I hope I can get to 3rd book November, but I am not sure. We will see. Next on my list is Earthsea Cycle series by Ursula K. Le Guin. I think in August we read book 1 in Ben's Discord as a buddy read, but these are short books and I really like the world, so I decided to continue. I read 3rd book last month. I think we started it in July. Anyway, there are 3 books left and 3 months left, including October, and these are short books. Every book is only around 200 pages. I'll definitely finish this series. At least I'm planning to. Next on my list is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. This is also a read along with some of my friends. As per schedule, we are supposed to finish this before the end of this year. We read Ember in the Ashes in September, so 3 books in 3 months. But I don't think I can read 2nd book this month, so I may push it. I may not be able to finish it this year, so sorry. Next on my list is Tawny Man trilogy. This is actually, there is no delay in this series. As per schedule, we started this month. I am in the middle of Fool's Errand now, so we are reading 1 book per month. I'll definitely finish this before the end of this year. Next on my list is Inheritance trilogy. I read 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin last year June. My plan was to read 1 book per month, and I joined Discord and I started joining in buddy reads. It got pushed, but I'm not planning to read this before the end of this year, but I will definitely get to this next year. And the next on my list is Grant County series by Karen Slaughter. I am reading this to discuss with my real life friends. I read only first book, Blindsided, in September. I think there are 7 books in the series left. These are fast paced. I can do 1 book per month easily, but I'm not sure. I'll plan this in next year. So that's all the series I'm in the middle of. Initially, I wasn't planning to start any series before the end of this year, but unfortunately, I think I'll have to. I promised my friend Armin in Discord that I will read 5th season this year. I promised him last year. So I need to read, at least I need to start 5th season before the end of this year. So I will read 5th season in December to save my face. And another series I may start is My Brilliant Friend. I mentioned this book in my 5-star predictions, and I mentioned that I'll read all my 5-star prediction books before the end of this year. So I may start this series. I don't remember series name and I don't remember the other name. I will display them on the screen. So this is another series I may start. Okay, I almost missed mentioning one series. I said I will not start unfinished series. I said that is a strict rule, but I started one. I broke my rule. I started reading Sons of Darkness by Gaurav Mohanty. That's a new book released recently that is part of a series. This is based on Indian epic tale Mahabharata. I love these characters. I grew up with these characters, so I broke my rule and started this. So that's another series I'm in the middle of. I think that's total 9. What do you think? Is it bad? I mean, I saw other people having more than 20, more than 15, some for some people more than 30. So if I compare myself with them, it's not that bad. But for me, it is definitely bad. Anyways, let me know in comments what series should I prioritize. As I said, I'm planning to finish at least 5 of them. So let me know which of them are fast reads and which you think I'll enjoy more. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.